Yeah, there's a fridge here. I don't
Peter.
really use it. It's just for storage.
Yeah.
And
What year is this van?
this is a 1991 Toyota Hiace. It's got the 2.8 liter diesel non-turbo engine.
Yeah.
And the engine, I completely tuned it up. I spent probably almost $2,000 on the engine alone. Timing belt, water pump, idler, pulley, thermostat, everything. It's got 170,000 K. These engines go like half a million kilometers.
I know. I got
easy.
a Toyota Delica.
Oh, the Delica.
Yeah, I got the Delica.
Yeah, the diesel?
The diesel, yeah, turbo
Okay.
diesel, yeah.
Yeah, those Delica diesels are
Yeah,
also
but
very
it's
reliable.
smaller than this one.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a little
yes.
shorter.
A little bit shorter,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did this pop top?
It does pop top, yeah.
this is
Yeah.
And
pop
it's
top.
really, really tall when it pops up.
Yeah.
Also, this thing here is unbelievable. When I bought this, the lady said, I bought it off a lady named Sanaya, so I named the van after her. I called
Yeah.
her Sanaya.
Yeah.
So she said she spent $2,000 on this. She barely used it. I'm like,
Looks like
$2,000 on this little thing?
Yeah.
When I finally YouTubed it, learned how to use it, it's unbelievably huge. It goes right to the back.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It goes right to the front and goes way out here. Look, it's huge!
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all extendable.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I posted a picture.
Yeah.
Do you see the picture I posted? It's crazy. When I saw it, I'm like, it looks like bat wings, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
if I go fast enough, I can fly.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a new paint job on it.
Yeah.
What else did I do? The flooring. I did the flooring.
Nice.
Oh, the water pump. Let me show you guys the water pump.
Okay.
This was a lot of work, man. So here's a water system here. So I gotta put a quick connect here.
Yeah.
So the water pump's kind of neat because I put in so there's a micro switch here, and I've got a motor controller here,
Yeah.
so I can control the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once it picks up, it'll go even harder than this.
Yeah.
This took forever to build because I had major problems with it.
Yeah. So what's
Oh, sorry guys.
yeah, easy. Wow. Nice.
Naked.
Yeah.
Take a shower now.
Yeah. So there's like it's kind of cool. I got this little micro switch
Yeah.
that
You
controls
shut it
it.
off. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long is the hose?
I'm not sure. Whatever Home Depot has. This one here is a self-priming water pump, so
Yeah.
you never have to if it's air in the line,
Yeah,
it'll
it will
pull the
suck
air
the air
out.
out.
Yeah.
And then this tees off to the front sink as well.
Yeah.
So the sink has a microcontroller as well, a micro switch.
Yeah.
It'll
Well, I
power
bought
it
my
in.
pump.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so I've got this motor controller control the speed
Yeah.
of the water, how much flow I'm getting, so I can control the drain on the battery. So this is the house battery
Yeah.
on top of my lithium ion,
Yes.
and I am gonna probably get a second one just for fun. I don't know if I don't think I'll need it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ordering another one of the EcoFlow Deltas. I'll have two EcoFlow Deltas in here for my long haul travels, and then I'll have two of these house batteries.
Have you done any traveling with it yet lately? Or?
Never. That's why I'm here to get some inspiration, wisdom, encouragement. Because
Yes.
I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared of.
Yeah.
I'm scared to kind of go off on my own, and I don't know what to expect. So I'm here gathering
that's
courage
life.
and
Yeah,
energy
well,
from you guys.
Well,
you know?
yeah, well, it's life. You just go out and do it, man. Don't be afraid, man.
Yeah, I
'cause
could be.
You only live once.
I could be as ready as I can.
Yeah.
With the van, the thing is, I need to
The
be
mental
mentally and
readiness.
emotionally
Yes.
ready to venture
So
out.
I hope we can help you to get there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is my travel companion. It's a little electric unicycle.
Right.
Yeah, so this is-
just in case. You know,
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, you can park the van somewhere. go get
This thing has a
groceries.
100-kilometer range.
What? And then you can rechargeable.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge it with the EcoFlow Delta.
Yes.
That's why I'm gonna get two of them.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And this is why I wanted the high-speed charger.
Yeah.
So in a 2-hour I'll be
Period.
able to have a full charge and give me another 100-kilometer range.
Sweet,
on this
sweet.
guy here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is. Yeah, and I did the flooring as well.
Nice,
New
nice.
paint job, the tint.
Tint.
Got all the tint done.
Nice.
Redid all the curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work.
Yeah. And you say you had this, and what year is it?
It's a 1991.
1991. Yeah.
And I've had it for about 5 months now.
Yeah.
Of the 5 months I've had it, 4 months was in the garage in various different shops.
Was-
Body shop, mechanic, tires,
Yeah.
undercoat.
Yeah.
Like I had this thing completely undercoat. It was really rusty.
Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet,
There's
sweet.
dents everywhere,
Yeah.
rust everywhere. Now it's completely
Yeah.
like
Let's go talk about it inside. I want to see what look.
Yeah, sure, have a look, yeah.
Let's go on this.
So this one here is a unique high efficiency fridge
wow.
freezer.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
wow.
2 containers. I can control each one. I can turn one on, turn one off, turn them both on, turn them both off. I can control the temperature in each one individually.
Yes.
And I can turn both into a fridge or both into a freezer. Or one fridge, one freezer. So if I have more freezer, if I
Yeah.
need more freezer, I make this a freezer. If I have
Yeah.
less freezing, I'll use this a freezer. Turn this into a fridge, turn that into a fridge. It's kind of
how,
cool.
how much the weight? What's the weight on that?
I'm unsure. It's probably about, if I was to estimate, I'd say about 50 pounds roughly.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
And it's got this really high efficient, I'm unsure. There's a name for it. It's a guy's name anyways.
Oh, and some inside or something?
Yeah, the compressor apparently is like really, really efficient and very reliable.
Well, and there's no water comes out or nothing.
I'm unsure.
Yeah.
I'm,
Okay, yeah,
I've
probably
used it
we
only
can look it
once,
up,
so
yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of nice that it's got this lid, it's got this is insulator, and it came with this case as well.
Oh,
So it's
sweet.
got like kind of triple layer
Support,
thing.
yeah, keep everything
Here's
cool.
the power system, the way you control it right here.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there you have your stove.
Yeah, I
and
got my
storage.
stove, my water here.
Yes.
This one also fires up with the motor in the back.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So it's got a micro switch here.
Yeah.
It turns on the pump, so you'll be able to hear it.
Nice.
You can
Yeah,
hear it
it'll
when you
click,
turn it
yeah.
on. And the stove I just put in here. There was a hole here where the old stove is, so I put this cover
Yeah,
in.
yeah, cover
put this
it.
in here. So this is removable. It's
Yes.
just Velcroed back here.
Yeah, yeah, you can take it out,
Yeah.
camp outside.
I got a propane tank here. I'm unsure how safe it is. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
pretty
It's
safe.
off. I
Yeah,
disconnect it.
yeah, you just turn it off when you're not using it. Would be that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got LED lightings everywhere.
nice.
All of my lights are LEDs. I
Yes,
got another light back here.
sweet,
The pop top is in really good condition.
nice, and you have a little vent too.
Yeah. Yes, the vent actually was one of the latest ones I fixed.
Yeah,
There's cuts here, so I had to put this in because it was broken completely.
yeah.
So now you can
Screw
you
it.
can open
Yeah,
it.
nice.
The next project I do in here is I'm actually, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna be cutting a hole in the ground about this big.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna put 2 fans that suck cold air from underneath the vehicle. So in the summer, as hot air rises, so when I open this,
Yeah.
hot air will escape. I want to be able to pump
Okay,
cold
cool
air
air.
into the van. So I've got 2 computer fans, which are very efficient, so it's less draw on my battery system. And I cut a hole somewhere. There's a lot of cavity underneath, so I got to figure out where I'm gonna do it.
right.
I got to build the 2 fan housing,
Yeah,
and then probably underneath here,
yeah,
and then pull cold air from the ground. Also put a bug screen underneath it so that
Yes, yes, no bugs can
I
get in.
can sleep in peace, and then pull
Yeah.
cold air, and then the hot air escapes from the top.
yeah.
And what's really unique about this van is it sleeps 2. Sorry, my table's there here. It sleeps 2 down here.
Yeah,
There's another piece that goes here. It sleeps 2 above, so that's 4 people that can sleep in here.
nice.
What's really unique about this though
Yeah,
is it's not the sleeping, it's actually the driving. This has 7 seatbelt positions.
oh wow.
So there's 7, this can handle 7 passengers.
Sure.
3 in the front, 2 here, and 2 more there. 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
7. So
Nice.
this is the only van that I've researched
research that has
that
that.
has that. And I almost bought a Westphalia, a 1994 Volkswagen diesel 5-seat manual. And the reason why I end up going with this is, based on my research, this is a far more reliable vehicle. Mechanically speaking, the engine just goes, it never breaks down
Yes.
as long as you maintain it. Like the transmission is bulletproof in this. Compared to the Volkswagen, apparently the automatic transmission is very, very bad.
Right.
So you have to get a manual.
Right.
And the gasoline engine also, it's okay. The thing is, it's also prone to constant tinkering. It breaks down constantly. You got to know how to tinker.
Yes.
Whereas these guys here, you just never have to do anything other than maintain it. Oil change and I don't know. Every 100,000 K you do your idler, pulley, timing belt, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe a diesel cleaner every, I don't know, whenever.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the transmission's apparently unbelievable in this thing here.
Yes, yeah, they look. It looks very nice. Well put together. So,
Yeah,
what
and
are,
then you got some storage here as well.
yeah.
I mean, it's limited, the storage capacity, so I gotta learn. I gotta figure out how to.
pack and adjust.
As you can see, all my stuff is just lying around here.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a sports fan, so I always have to have my volleyball, my tennis gear with me, my electric wheel stuff.
But I'm sure you'll figure out a way to kind of incorporate everything. And then, does it have a fridge?
This has a built-in fridge right here.
Yeah.
Because I have a more efficient fridge.
Yes, you don't.
I figure I'll use this as storage.
Yeah.
This is 30-year-old, so I don't know how efficient it is. This is like brand new. This is like
You
latest
probably
technology.
put dry goods in
thing.
here. Most people probably do. Yeah. Nice.
And one of the things that I
What about like it has like a curtain thing. That's nice.
lines and everything, So one of the things I actually kind of one of the solutions that I did was to get stainless steel containers.
Yeah.
Store. So these are sealing.
Yeah.
The reason I'm lazy. If I have food stored in here, I don't want to have to take this out and then take a pan and heat it.
Yes.
And then now I got 2 dishes to wash.
Right.
This is stainless steel.
Smart idea.
So I'm just gonna go from the fridge to the
the
stove and then eat them one to one.
No, I think it's a good idea. I think I might
lazy.
incorporate
I'm,
that.
I'm lazy, okay?
But it cuts down on water and washing dishes and extra dishes. Yeah, smart.
So I bought like 4 of them.
That's pretty smart.
just-
Very smart.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm on travel vacation mode, I don't have to be doing
Do
too
this
much
dishes.
right?
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that. I might
So
steal
there's,
that one.
Yeah, stainless steel, and you get them in Richmond.
Yes.
Johan upstairs.
Yes.
You need to wear a mask.
Yes,
or
to
they
go
won't
in.
let you in the store.
Yes, I know
And
Johan.
look, this is $12.99.
Yes.
Do you understand how cheap that is?
I know.
Even Amazon is more expensive.
Expensive.
Amazon's, I don't know, $15.
Yeah.
So you gotta-
Plus shipping and free shipping. Yeah.
So for $12.99.
Yes.
Unbelievable. I had the audacity to ask the lady, can you give me a discount if I get 4? She's like, no discount.
Well, at least you try. If you don't ask, you won't get received. That's what I believe in, right? What if she said yes?
Yeah, there you,
never
go.
know,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got
Well,
4
nice,
of them,
nice talking to you, man. I appreciate it. I really like your van.
Awesome. Thank you.
And I hope you get inspiration and travel. And yes, get out there. And I'm you can follow me on my Van Life Urban Vanner channel and reach out to me if you're traveling and stuff.
Definitely.
Because there's a whole community of us out here, right? So, and if you go on some of the Van Life Facebook pages and stuff, people will be in the same area or probably taking the same trip with you, and you can link up with them and travel together, right? So a lot of people have met people.
There's a few other things I got to show you that I missed.
Yeah.
I got this crazy alarm system.
Yeah.
So with this alarm system, it's pretty neat because it's a 2-way paging system. If somebody breaks into this will page me up to 1.5 kilometer range.
Wow.
1 mile range.
Yes.
Furthermore, this is an auto start. As you can see, the engine just started without me being there putting the key in. This has so it's got an auto start system.
Nice.
And see, it's paging me right now saying that the engine started.
Yeah. Sweet.
It's got power locks everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a 10-inch Android deck here.
Yeah.
If you can look in here.
Yeah.
That 10-inch Android deck
Yeah.
has a wicked backup camera.
Yes.
So the backup camera on that is unbelievable. It's because it's a 10-inch screen, and it's also got a dash cam as well built into the deck. Yeah. So
beautiful.
It's all in one. Like I really.
And it's a right-hand drive.
It's a right-hand drive. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. And it drives phenomenal for a
Yes.
30-year-old van.
Yes.
This thing drives. Unbelievable! Like it's straight. It's gutless. Of course.
Yes.
It's a non-turbo 2.8 liter 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
That said, it's so smooth. I'm getting about 10 8.5 to 12 liters, approximately 10, 11 liters per 100 kilometer range on this, or efficiency. So it's actually decent.
Yeah.
30 years old.
Yes. Wow.
30 years old.
Wow. Wow.
And
That
it's
is-
smooth. The steering wheel is perfect,
Yes,
straight.
straight.
Transmission shifts perfectly.
Yeah.
The accelerator is responsive
Yes.
to the best of
When
its
somebody
power.
goes over the center line, you'll live.
Yeah, totally.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Beautiful.
That's all I can
Yeah.
show you. Yeah.
Yes. Good job. Good job. All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. My background's robotics. I graduated in
Ah.
I'm
robotics.
his assistant,
Robotics.
Dr. Seuss.
And that's he built this flex capacitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really simple.
I
So
thought that
this
was
one's just an.
bullshit. I
this
thought
one,
you just built that just
this
as
one's
a joke.
it's very simple actually. To tell you the truth, this is elementary. So this is just an isolator. It isolates the house battery from the starting battery, which is underneath here. I've got a 100 amp circuit breaker underneath here as well. This one here is another relay. It's also another isolator. It's a 70 amp one, and it disconnects and reconnects the DC to DC converter. This is a DC to DC converter. The reason why I need it is I wanted to boost the voltage to 68 volts at 10 amp to be able to charge my EcoFlow Delta at high speed. So in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, I can charge this while I'm driving.
That's a
Now,
battery?
the next question I have is whether the alternator can handle 680 watts.
Right.
So I'm gonna go to an alternator specialist to have that examined. I went ahead and put in a voltmeter so I can measure the house battery in the back, and I went ahead and added this a quick charge, so when I'm on shore power I can just plug it in here instead of having to go back to the battery. I plug it in here and it charges it for me.
Yes.
And that's
And can
really
you,
that's
can
really
you charge
it.
a solar panel with that? Put a plug in.
Yes, I can put an MPPT charger here.
Yes.
And charge the house battery with an
Yes.
MPPT or a pulse width PWM controller from a solar, which I do have. I do have a 100 watt solar folding panel. This one here has a built-in MPPT charger, so I plug the solar directly to the EcoFlow Delta. This is why I'm in love with the EcoFlow Delta. It's just an amazing machine.
Yeah.
Furthermore, if I'm in a city, I can bring this. It's only about 45 pounds. I can bring it into a coffee shop,
And sit
plug it in the
and-
wall. It charges at 120 watts. No, sorry, 1,200 watts. It can charge at a rate when you plug in the AC, meaning in about an hour and a half from zero, I can have a full
You draw
charge
around
with this.
9 amps?
So I can have coffee, and then an hour and a half and lunch, I'll have a full charge
full
from
charge.
empty. This is why I've got this EcoFlow. I'm actually ordering a second one as well. So
Nice.
if anybody wants one, I've got a good line on these as well.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Awesome.
that's why the flex capacitor came into play.
Nice, sweet. Good job. So, I hope you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.